Hello! Welcome to the Colourful Creativity podcast. My name is Carolien and this is episode 122. You can find me online everywhere as Carolien, Instagram, Facebook, Ravelry, Twitter, the works, you know it. And I have a web shop at colourfulcreativity.nl. So, plenty of stuff to show you today. So I thought I would hop on. It will be a combined knitting and spinning update and not just spinning during Tour de Vlies, because I've been up to lots and lots of stuff. First up, I have a pair of finished shorty socks to show you. I made them short because I was eager to finish them and I need more shorty socks for summer. So here they are, the Scallop Socks by SLM Design, and the pattern isn't showing up very nicely. I should have put them on blockers, but it really doesn't help. I mean, if I put my hand in there, you still can't really see it. The yarn is kind of eating the pattern, but on the other side, the yarn is also complementing the pattern with the sea scallops, and yeah, it's really nice, and I hope to be wearing them soon. And this was the warm-up pattern for the Supersock World Championship, a brand new competition, and then I had to join after the sock madness I had. That wasn't really my competition this year, and yeah, I just needed something to cheer me up again and make my sock mojo going, or keep it going. Not that it was really dead. Usually after sock madness it's dead like a doornail because I have knit so many socks. But this year it was just, no, I'll just knit plain vanilla because the patterns really did not appeal to me. Just the final patterns were like, oh, I like those. If they had started with that, I wouldn't have dropped out. But hey ho, hey ho. Then, let me get that out of the way. We are at whips already, and yeah, not sure if I said it in this take because this is take number 3, that this is gonna be a combined knitting and spinning episode, because I don't have enough spinning to show you for a full episode and I don't have enough knitting, so combined we have a full episode. And combined is what I'm doing at the moment. I am still working my way on my young Quill sweater. Here you can see the back, and you can see I fixed the neckline. I took out the provisional cast on. I measured how many centimeters I needed, or inches, from the back up until where I wanted it to be. And I did short rows in the back. And then I did 1 row of decreases, and I am now thinking I might have done it a bit too much, but then I did the ribbing and I bound off. This is the front. You can see the back is definitely higher than the front, and I'm now plugging away at still 2 inches to go on the body. Every time I measure it, I was like, oh, 2 more inches, oh, 2 more inches. 2 more inches and the ribbing. Now I'm really at 2 more inches and the ribbing. I'm at 16-inch body length in total. I need 18 and then the ribbing for a total length of 19 inches. It's a lot, but still, I'm happy with it. And I want it to be a nice sweater to wear. I am considering picking up the stitches again on the neckline to make it a bit lower because it sits right here at the point I don't like it. Somehow it feels like when I have something here, it feels like I'm choking. No clue where it comes from, but I just don't like it. And I could have bound off a bit looser as well. So I guess I'm going in, undo the decreases, so maybe go in 1 below that, and when I have done that, I will decrease half of what I did, and that should do the trick. So like I said, this is the young Quill sweater, and I am testing it for Sarah of Knitting in the Wild. Let me find her gorgeous one. Here it is, young Quill sweater. And the test knit deadline was yesterday, the 1st of July. That's okay. I could take my time. I managed to do everything I should do before the deadline passed. And the yarn I'm using is Cartref yarn, the gorgeous aqua one in Minute Ya. I hope I pronounced that right. Please tell me, Zoe or Jenny. 4-ply yarn combined with River Knits Chimera. Here's the card in the Earth colorway. Keep your nose from my microphone, mister. So, I hope the card showed. I'm trying to wrangle a cat here as well. See, there he is. He's trying to get into the project bag because, of course, where else should you go? I guess this is another episode with a cat on my lap. Just because the sucker won't budge. So that is project 1, and it was stored in a 10AE bag. I'm butchering the name, I'm so sorry. Then, one test knit is never enough, so in this Love It Design bag, I have another test knit. I signed up for it, totally thinking I would not get in, because, well, I've never tested for Jacqueline C-Slack before. And I was already fangirling, like, oh, I'm gonna sign up and I'm not gonna get in because, well, who's gonna pick me? Something I got from school days, apparently, because nobody would pick me in their team. And yeah, well, I have to retrain my brain in, yeah, I got picked. I am having the pleasure to test a brand new crop top or normal top, depending on how long you want to knit it. Bessie by Jacqueline C-Slack. And I am doing that in this color. I hope it shows a bit. I have cast on and done some short rows and am now working on the yoke. It is a top-down top. Sounds a bit weird. Top-down top. And the yarn I'm using is Manos del Uruguay Serena. And I don't have the tag at hand. No, I don't. But it is a cotton and alpaca blend. So it's very interesting to see how that is going to work out. I swatched and I came out at the exact needle size the pattern recommends, which is definitely new to me. It's gonna be a nice loose top with some positive ease. And I'm knitting these on 3.75mm needles. I'm very curious how this is gonna be. Cotton with alpaca. It is shedding like crazy. I'm having floofs of alpaca everywhere when I knit on this. And after that also because I knit on it. And yeah, the deadline is end of the month, so I got some knitting to do. I got lots of knitting to do. And I also have a Tour de Fleece going because, well, I have more knitting here in this gorgeous bag I got from the lovely viewer here, Ellen. I thought I might use it finally for round 1 of the Supersock World Championship, because that came out yesterday and we have 10 days to knit these. And look at how pretty they are. These are the Amphitrite socks by Nicole Simmons. And I know Nicole because she's in my Lazy Stupid Godless Chatter group, which is awesome. I love her designs. She knits so many gorgeous patterns with cables. And you may not be able to see it on a photo, but there are tiny cables in there. 1x1 cables, besides that gorgeous color work. And I have mine here. because I cast on yesterday right away. Or I started winding the yarn first because, well, could have done that ahead of time, but no, of course not. Always wanted to see the pattern first. The yarn I'm using is a brand new colorful hemp sock. So sock yarn with hemp instead of nylon, so plastic free, no nylon anything. And I thought it was a nice opportunity to try it. And I have a leftover of Colourful Smooth Sock. And I am using 2 colors because it is allowed to do different colors. So I'm doing this one on the left cuff and this one on the left foot. And for the other sock, I'm going to turn it around. So I'll have sisters, not twins. I absolutely love them. This is the high octane pattern. So you have a low octane or easy pattern and a high octane, which is a more difficult pattern. And I was like, oh no, I'm going to stick to low octane. I'm going to take it easy. And I have the fleece and the test knits and everything. And then I saw the pattern. I instantly fell in love with the color work. I mean, hello, isn't that just gorgeous? And yeah, I'm madly in love with my own sock combination. The minty green with the bright neon. I just love it, love it, love it. I am currently knitting the heel flap. I am knitting these on 2.5mm needles, which I hope will be okay with the yarn. I didn't want to go and knit the extra large on 2.25mm. So I'm knitting the 72 stitches, the large, on 2.5mm, the go-to sock needle. And the color work I'm doing on 2.75mm because I know my color work is pretty tight. It fits over my foot. Should be good to go. It's tiny cables. Hope that picks up there. Really pretty tiny cables. Now I have a slip stitch heel flap to knit, and then the heel turn and the gusset and the foot will be all the way down to the color work again in cables. I am really enjoying myself. So I have 10 days to finish a pair of socks. Should be totally doable. To be honest, I hope I will have sock 1 finished tonight maybe, if the editing of this podcast will go easy. And fingers crossed I can finish a sock today already, maybe tomorrow, but that at the end of the weekend I already have the socks finished. And then I have a few days to knit on other stuff. And the other option is that I'm going to take it slow, just go for the 1 point and not for the more points for the first 100 finishers. I'll just take it easy and knit other stuff on the side, but I will decide that after I finish sock number 1. Then I will have had every step of the way once, and I know a bit more about my time and how much I need of it. So that's the knitting content. We're now gonna go to spinning. The Tour de Fleece started last Saturday, so we're almost a week underway, and I have managed to finish both my bits of the Bach fiber pack I had from Hilltop Cloud. So I have spun all the singles for that. Yay me. I started with the teal. I think I had that one on the wheel last time, I believe. And then I did this one. I've been doing lots and lots of things on the Nano because it's easy, and yeah, it's just close by. It stands next to my chair. I plug it into the power bank and I can go, and I don't have to move the cats or anything. They can just stay on my lap. Sorry, I'm pulling on my glasses the whole time. I just went to the opticians and they changed my glasses to see if that fits me better. So far, reasonably. I also finished the first bit of the next batch of fiber study, breed study that I was going to do. This is Eiderwolle and it is only 25 grams. For comparison, these were 20 gram bits and this is a 25 gram bit. And it's definitely the fiber, super fluffy, that is making this bobbin so fat. I kind of enjoyed it and I kind of didn't. It's a bit of a coarse fiber, or coarser than I'm used to. Yeah, I think I spun this mostly long draw-ish. It's not really long draw, I think, but I managed to do really long bits to the back instead of my usual short forward draw, which was nice to try, and that's probably why it's so airy and big. And then I am doing the next on the breed study, and this is this gorgeous bright pink Falkland. I got those bits as undyed stuff and I dyed it so I could keep them apart and I could test them. And this is the Falkland, and the Falkland is gorgeous. It spins a bit like the Shetland from the Bach pack. Then I have also been working on my green compost spin, and this is a bag that I still have to spin. I have another one of these. I split up both the 100 gram bags. Yeah, I split them up. I had the big chunks of fiber still in there. I'll add a photo now to show you. And made these tiny little bits of fluff that I can just spin one after another. I try to do it at random, but make sure I don't grab the same one back to back. And also put in a photo of the bobbin I'm working on. I did try to do one layer or one time every hook but a day, but that just didn't work out. So I'm going to stick with my minimum of 15 minutes a day. And in 15 minutes a day, basically 20 minutes, I can do about 1/3 of 25 grams on the nano. I measured it because my knitting now is just more important. So that was it for spinning. And I have one acquisition to show you, and if you haven't gotten the Yarn and Yarns Mystery Sock Club from May, then I suggest you look away and skip this because there's gonna be spoilers. Look away, look away, look away. Yes. Here we start out with a gorgeous card by Ange, and there's some story inside. I'll keep that to people in the mystery club. The yarn, of course, most important. Showing you first is the Queensland collection Perth in this gorgeous colorway that is called Alpine Shire. I really love it. And with that, we also had Twinings Sleep Tea. And that is spiced apple and vanilla with chamomile and passion flower. Very interesting. There are refreshers. And there is some flumps. Never heard of it, but it feels a bit marshmallowy. And there was a gorgeous Emma Ball coaster with oyster catchers, which are Angela's favorite bird. We have a few here too, and they fly over and quick, quick, quick. Oh god, they make a lot of noise. They can really wake you up in the morning. So that is the Yarn and Yarns Mystery Club from May, and from what I heard from Angela, she's gonna take a break from the Sock Mystery Club for a bit. Which I'm grateful for, because with all the new rules and regulations, it is very difficult to get stuff from outside of the EU here, and also they made it very difficult to send stuff as a small business to the EU. So once they figure that out, and hopefully there will be some changes in this month later, that they figure out what they were doing was very stupid or something. Fingers crossed. Probably not. Might be just me being hopeful. But yeah, I can't even order. Which sucks. Because I love that mystery club. So, and you know, please, once it's possible again, I would love to join in again. So, that was that. I have a new acquisition coming in tomorrow for next week. Oops. Yeah, big oops. I found information about my challenge of spinning on a supported spindle, and they suggested that you start spinning on a Tibetan spindle instead of a Russian spindle. Guess what I bought? Only Russian spindles. So tomorrow I will get my Tibetan spindle and another Russian and more. Oops. Nope. I had some of that stuff in my basket for over 6 months probably, so I'm very happy that I was able to order it now at Das Wohlschaf, and it will be here tomorrow. I may have also ordered another Tibetan spindle from Russia, so we're gonna see how much I have to pay to get that one free of the hands of customs now with the new rules and regulations. But I thought it was worth it. Tibetan spindles are really hard to come by here in the Netherlands, and in European shops all I could find was basically UK and US, so it sucks, but a girl's gotta order what a girl's gotta order, isn't it? So that is something you can look forward to next week. Monday is the challenge day in the tour, and I wanted to see if I can make some row legs, but I'm guessing the real challenge will be to spin anything. Monday is hopefully going to be the day we're gonna close on Grant's house. So then it is sold and we're gonna pop some champagne. But that also means that the whole afternoon is blocked out with appointments and things. So I'm not gonna be too hard on myself on trying something new. I might just take it easy and move my challenge for a day or something. Right. I guess I talked fast enough to keep this episode really short, and that was basically all I wanted to tell you about. So I hope to see you again next week. I hope I managed to record next week. You never know. Life happens. Life happens a lot here lately. It's a roller coaster. Let's just keep it at that. I got new braces. Also. So, big roller coaster. Had to go back. Things went wrong. Seriously. Can things just go right in one go and everything? Please? Thank you. So yeah. I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm going to... No, Mr. Binks. No, you were sitting to jump on my lap. Oh, idiot. See you again soon. Bye bye.